A home that feels both daring and utterly lived in. Imagine rooms draped in deep charcoal, where sunlight sculpts every surface, textures whispering luxury without shouting. This is how editorial restraint becomes warmth and everyday life becomes art. Sunlight slides across the polished stone as you step in, and the foyer feels like a soft exhale. The air smells faintly of warm marble and linen, and the console holds the intimacy of quiet rituals, a book, a bowl, a single sculptural piece. You pause, sensing the calm geometry around you, the hush of natural light pooling in corners, and you already imagine evenings that start here with slow, unhurried arrivals. The living room welcomes you with a gentle hush. The curved sofa invites sinking in while light pours in like a warm conversation, tracing the grain of the floor and the soft edges of ceramics. There's a peaceful gravity here, a place where afternoons stretch and drift, where you lose track of time reading or simply listening to the house breathe in daylight. Eating here feels ceremonious though unpretentious. Sunlight spills across the long table and makes the wood glow like a memory. Laughter and slow clinking are imagined, but the space itself insists on quiet elegance, a daily ritual of good food and better company, where each chair holds a promise of lingering and the room's calm palette keeps everything tender and collected. Cooking here becomes a sensorial pause rather than a chore. Sunlight floods the island, and the marble cool under your palms as you move through simple rituals, chopping, tasting, pausing to look out on the garden. The honest textures and dark stillness make ingredients pop, and the kitchen feels like a private atelier where everyday gestures become little celebrations bathed in natural light. Mornings here are slow and luminous, with a small, round table catching the first bright warmth and turning breakfast into a quiet ceremony. The gentle fabrics and soft curve of the chairs make it easy to linger with a cup of tea, watching light change on the floor while outside leaves tremble in a breeze you can almost feel, intimate and refreshingly calm. The pantry is unexpectedly soothing, a compact room where order feels luxurious and sunlight finds a narrow beam to spotlight jars and linens. Reaching for something here becomes a tactile pleasure. The cool stone underfoot, the soft whisper of ceramic, the quiet confidence that everything has its place and the light will reveal it, small and quietly satisfying. Lying back in the master feels like retreating into a tender hush. The room wraps you gently, the linen and boucle soft against skin while light filters through sheer curtains like a promise. It is private and generous at once, a place for long, unhurried mornings, where the world feels paused outside and the textures inside encourage slow breathing and deep rest. The guest room feels like a thoughtful embrace, sunlight softening the corners and making linen glow. You imagine a friend arriving, dropping a bag, and sinking into calm that feels intentional and generous. There's a quiet generosity here, space to unfold, read, sleep, and wake slowly while the house offers a comfortable hush and a view framed in warm daylight. Working at the desk here is less about urgency and more about presence. Side light pours across pages, the room's calm palette smoothing thought into focus. It's the kind of office where ideas can quietly grow, where the natural light shifts and marks the afternoon, and where the room itself feels like a patient collaborator in whatever you're making. The reading room is a small sanctuary where time loosens and pages turn like a soft, private ritual. The chair hugs you as light brushes the book and the shelf shadows. It's comforting and slightly sacred, a place to get lost in language, to feel the slow geometry of afternoon light, and to return refreshed, carrying the quiet warmth of a well-read hour. The lounge feels like an intimate theater of light and texture, where sinking into the sunken seating is its own private ceremony. The garden light pours in, and the room hums with a calm, convivial energy. It's a place for quiet talks and long pauses, where the day's brightness softens into contemplative shade and the materials invite touch and lingering. The sunroom is a luminous pause between inside and out, a green-suffused breath where light pours from above and makes the plants gleam like small, living sculptures. Sitting here feels restorative. The warmth on your skin, the rustle of leaves, and the way natural light fills every crevice makes ordinary moments feel gentle and deliberately cherished. Sitting on the covered terrace feels like being both sheltered and utterly present in the day. Sunlight filters through the pergola in moving lace, the marble cool beneath your feet, and potted olives scent the air faintly. It's an easy place to talk late into the afternoon, to watch shadows shift, and to feel the house extend outward in a warmly contained, sunlit hush. Leave the bravado behind. The real lesson is restraint. Choose rich materials, honest textures, and daylight-first layouts, and the house will feel editorial, personal, and timeless all at once.